over 5 years ago, or pretty much now, nearly 6 years ago, and I wasn't very much involved with the society before that, but I'm much more involved now. And I'm also part of the tasting panel of the Scotch Malt Whisky Society. And the tasting panel are these people who decide which whisky we are bottling. Because what you have in your glass here tonight, in those 3 glasses in front of you, is single cask whisky. So it comes from one barrel, from one cask alone. So it's nothing like what you would know, maybe blended whisky or indeed single malt whisky. And I'll talk about the differences if you're interested a little bit later. But what you have in your glass comes from one barrel alone, from one distillery, from one barrel. We check these barrels because you might be quite surprised to hear that a lot of those barrels are not fit for being bottled as single cask whisky. Because in a blended whisky, you're mixing hundreds of barrels together, hundreds of casks, so the individual quality of one isn't that vital. For us, it is the most important thing because that's the only thing we're putting into the bottle at the end of the day. So therefore, we've got a panel of people who tries those whiskies, decides if they're fit for being bottled, and when they're fit for being bottled, we're also writing a tasting note for our members and guests of our members, which you find in the tasting guide note at the last page, which are the notes how we would describe the whiskey the best way possible. At the end of the day, that is a very personal thing, and you might not agree with some of the descriptions we have, but that's all part and parcel of what you're going to do tonight as well. So therefore, that's what I'm involved next to doing presentations like the ones I'm doing here. And I always say it's a hard job. Someone's got to do it, and I'm one of these people. So if I speak too fast, or if I say anything which you don't understand, because I can get quite carried away and just sort of keep on sort of rattling away quite happily. So if you don't understand something, just stop me. And I try to explain it a different way, or say it slower, and hopefully you understand. But if you don't, just ask again, and hopefully at the end of the day, I can explain what I want to say. Whiskey in itself is a very simple product, because all you need to produce whiskey is malted barley, is yeast, and water. That's it. And the 100 distilleries in Scotland, there's about 100 more distilleries exactly using these same 3 ingredients to produce whiskey. The way it's produced is very simple as well. So give me just 2 minutes to explain it because it is so straightforward.